Hello, I'm Darren the Magic Ghostbuster. If you enjoyed today's video, please like, subscribe and check out all my Ghostbusters themed magic videos. Now, if you've been doing the Eaglemoss Hero Collector build and Ecto 1, you'll know that the specials that had the Proton Packs were rubbish. You know, the Neutrona ones didn't even attach to the pack, which should be the basic thing it should do. There was lots of other inaccuracies, despite them calling them screen accurate. So I've gone over mine, I've done quite a lot of changes. Now, I know there's going to be people out there that have done better than me, because I'm not the best craftsperson in the world. I think I've done an okay job, but I thought I'd just show you what I've done, show you some comparison photos to what they looked like before and after, and hopefully it's of help to someone. So thanks for watching, and let's have a look. Okay, so I thought I'd give you a quick overview. I have recorded myself doing quite a few of these modifications, which I'll show you after, but if you just want to see what I've done and then turn off, I thought I'd show you this first. So what I've done, the first thing I did was put some silver bits on the edges just to make it look a bit more worn, and then what I've done is I've taken this blue wire up here, I've put a bit of glue there. That's actually supposed to be a resistor. I've just made it a bit of a glue blob really, just because my skills ain't that good, and taking that in the correct route. I've added a wire here. I didn't have a yellow one, so I've actually painted that. I've not done the best job painting it, to be fair, but whatever. I've painted this one green because that is supposed to be green. I've added a red one here, which I just glued on. And then what else did I do? I'm trying to remember what else I've done now. These wires, I've actually put some stiffer wire inside them so that I could shape them and make them a better shape, because they were quite large to begin with. They come out really far, way too far. Shortened these ones. I added the ribbon cable, which was a HDMI cable, which was suggested to me from a few different people. And probably the biggest one and the easiest, but probably the biggest flaw with these is sticking this wand onto the side. I know some people have used magnets that can come on and off, but I've just glued it. And the fact that there was no way of attaching this was the most ridiculous thing. But anyway, so that's what I've done. I'm just going to put some comparison pictures up now of these next to how they were originally, and then I'll go into some of the things I did. Okay, so I haven't done much yet, but what I have done, I've painted this like a bit messy black, and I'm going to go over that in some silver later just to make it look a bit scratched. I have added the little red dot here because there's a red sticker that would go there. I've not done it very well, but I've painted the red stripe around here, and I've added a little red dot onto the end of the wand, which would actually be orange, but I only had red, so whatever. And one other thing, I didn't have any gold paint, but I've actually gone over this. I don't know if it's going to show up on the camera, but I've gone over this in a gold Sharpie that I had just to make it look a bit better. So next stage is to add silver around the edges. I've already done this with one of the other packs, and there it is. And you can see there's a massive difference. So let me let's get started on some of that now. So just take a little bit of silver and sort of dab it off, because you don't want too much. You just want a little bit. I really like my Proton Packs to look worn. So this is one of those things. It depends how much you want it worn, but personally I don't think you can go too far wrong with this. Just you know, like I've done a bit there, but it doesn't matter. some people might not like it too worn, and that would be like look horrible to them, but I like it, and it's my packs, that's what matters, and it'll be the same for yours. However you like yours is all that matters. Now one of the important parts is this part here, and we're going to paint that bit properly because that is the ribbon cable clamp. So when we get the ribbon cable, we're going to stick that so it looks like it's coming from underneath that and going around, but we ain't there yet. Okay, so when it comes to putting these back on, what I had was some wire, which was for another electrical thing I was doing a while back, and if you strip with this particular wire, obviously different wires are going to be different thicknesses, but this thickness I stripped away the red tubing to leave me with this, and this goes inside there, which means like you can be flexible with it and it will keep that shape. So here's one I have done earlier, because if you might remember that originally these were literally like this. They come out too far, they just didn't look good, so now we've made them look a lot better with the two reds, the black, and I've trimmed these a bit because these come out way too far as well. Now the one on the pack, I don't know if you can see that, but I've actually painted this green, dark green, because that is the colour it's supposed to be. What I'm going to do at some point is, because I've got plenty of this red wire, there's supposed to be a tiny red wire at the end here, and I'm going to glue that in place. So I'm going to finish all those, and then there's one more wire you'll notice, which is the blue one that goes all the way around here, and it's actually wrong, and there's supposed to be a yellow wire in this area as well, so we'll come to that shortly. Okay, so this blue wire, when you make these packs through the instructions, that goes from here all the way around to here. Now that is not accurate, despite them claiming these are screen accurate. What actually happens is this blue wire goes into a resistor to the side here, and then it sort of curves around and goes to the top here. And then here is actually a blue, sorry, not blue, a yellow one that goes from here. It goes into a resistor at the side there. Now, what I have done is one I did earlier. Is I have taken this, I've hot glued it to the side there. I know it looks rather messy, but I'm going to paint over that. And then I've hot glued it to the top here. And then here, I've taken this and I've glued it to the side here. And then I'm going to paint this one yellow, hopefully. And these, I mean, they don't look like resistors, obviously, they're just like little squidges of mess, but I'm just going to paint them black and silver so it looks like weld marks or something. That's as best as I'm going to get with my skill level. But yeah, that is how I've done that. Okay, so I've gone over this just a bit of silver, just to make it look a bit worn, and that, like I said, it's not screen accurate. These packs are not screen accurate anyway, so it doesn't matter. They're supposed to be valves, obviously, that they're going into, but I just thought it's just easier to make it look like old dirty weld marks, really. So one thing I have to do is I have to add the ribbon cable, which goes from here down into that area. I don't have one at the moment. I've been told a HDMI cable does the job, so I'll be going out searching for one of those. Of course, I'll be adding that at the end of this video if I find one, so you won't have to watch another video to see that. Now the wand is going to be stuck on with some glue, because that was one of the biggest flaws of this, was no way to attach it. So let's just do that now and hold that on. Should only take a few seconds. Now of course there's packs at different the ones at different angles on the packs. Some were like this, some were more straight, some were even more extremely at an angle. So whatever you're happy with, really. But yeah, I can see a couple of bits where I have to touch up some bits of silver and stuff. I can see a bit where I've got a bit of yellow down there, so I'll go over that in silver. But yes, that is that is these done at the moment till I find the ribbon cable. And like I said, you can see they're a lot better than how they were. I mean, I'm no expert model maker by any means, but yeah, I'm definitely happier with them than what they were before I started this. Okay, so I'm filming this actually quite a while after the last part. It took me quite a while to get a HDMI cable. So what we're going to do is have a look and see if this is actually going to do the job. So let's just strip that away. I don't have proper wire strippers, unfortunately. Not the best at doing this sort of thing. And oh, you know what? I think that might do the job. Actually, that looks like that could well do. Yeah. Oh, let's strip a bit more away. Should be more than enough, so let's cut that off there. So these are obviously it's not one cable together, but what I think is if we can glue those there, so let's twist them together in the middle. Trim them to the proper size, so let's trim these off so they're all uniform. So what I'll do is, if I get a bit of glue there, see the size of the wires again, I'm going to have to I think this is going to work, I think. So what I'll do is they will go down there. I'll glue those in place and that looks like a pretty good use for the ribbon cable. That's a good idea. So yeah, I'm quite happy with how that looks actually. So I will just, obviously I just make sure it's in the right place properly and all that. But yeah, I'll glue that in place and we'll come back and see how they look, and then that will be these packs finished. Okay, so that is now stuck on with super glue, and that is it pretty much finished. I don't think I'm going to do any more to this. Now, obviously, this isn't perfect. It's certainly better than it was to begin with, but I'm happy with it. I know there's people out there who do a lot better job at modding these than I will, but I'm happy with it for me. And to be honest, they're going to sit in the back of the Ecto when it's done, so they're not even going to be too noticeable. But anyway, let me know what you think. Let me know if you're doing any modifications, and you know, have you done anything different, or what would you have done different, all that sort of stuff. Find me on Facebook. I'd love to see pictures as well. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep on busting.